On this episode, we're doing part two of the road trip, and we're doing the continuance of the escape skills. So I'm going to change it up a little bit because I know in the last video I was going a different route. So I actually changed my mind because of the fact that I'm in Miami. I was like, well, why am I going to go so far? And I could just do the ones over here in Miami. So right now we're going to drive to the Keys. But, check out this vehicle I'm riding right quick. Got me a 2012 Jeep Wrangler. Yes, baby. I love the color that I picked out. It's like a mixture of purple and blue. I always call it blurple. And then in the inside, oh, let me switch it up. It's not that bad. Yeah. Well, first place we're going to is the Keys. So let's go ahead and head there. This baby do drive. I give it that. Well, it's a Friday night. You may see this on Saturday, but when I fully upload, even though I am live right now. What I got going on this Friday night? Just got paid this Friday night. Well, I was having me a little rerun of rewatching all the Marvel movies in this order. I did make a little minor mistake because I was supposed to watch Iron Man first and then watch. Well, I was trying to. Okay, so the order for the first phase is Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, the Captain America, the First Avenger, and then whatever else after that. I watched Captain America first by mistake, and then I watched Iron Man, and then I was like, "How am I gonna watch the Incredible Hulk?" Excuse me. I tried looking on Netflix. Of course, it's not there. I tried looking on Hulu. It's not there. I tried looking on Xfinity, it's not there. Try looking on Disney Plus, it's not there. So I'm like, I guess I'm not gonna be watching The Incredible Hulk, cause I'm not buying it. Mm-mm. Like as long as I, woo! I promise you, this Theo person been everywhere. All right. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make a U-turn. Oh, we're here. I spoke too soon, right? Let me go ahead and just go to the side for it quick. Alright, so we finished the one in the Keys. So now we're gonna go to Yes. I don't even know if I went to the New Orleans one. Okay, where am I looking at right now? Okay, we're in Miami. That's not one. I guess the best thing to go to is New Orleans. Um, that's a speed trap. Unless I like work my way up, I guess. We'll go here to the financial district escape. But it's like I kind of want to go to New Orleans and then work my way over there. Because New Orleans is a little closer. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to New Orleans. Ooh, 18 miles. Let's go on the way. But yeah, that's basically what I did today. I had some time with my little man, like usual. Um, Watched me a couple movies. Um, just recently finished eating dinner. You know, y'all don't know your girl can, put down. I was thinking maybe I should do a little food channel. But I didn't do nothing too fancy. Just made some fried chicken, some oh, I don't want to hit that. I did some fried chicken, some mashed potatoes, and some sweet peas. Nothing too serious. And my little brother, oh my goodness, he is so hilarious. Every time I cook something, he's like, Kathy, you make the best food ever. I'm like, don't tell our mama that. So why? I'm like, cause you don't announce that, especially if there's multiple women in the house. Exactly. It's like going back to the scene on this movie when the guy was like, "Oh, mama, you make the best sweet potato pie," and then the auntie was like, "Oh, well, what about mine?" "Oh, auntie, you make the best sweet potato pie, but yours different." Then here go to grandma. "But what about mine?" See, you done stirred up something you're not supposed to say with all the women in the room. Who makes the best whatever? Because it's gonna be a competition, and you can't say also that you love all of them. So at the end of the day, it's no right way to say it when it comes to women, and you critiquing them on all their stuff, because each one of them wants you to wants theirs to be better than the other person. I don't know why, but it's just like that. And it's bad if I can't even tell you the reason why. So, forewarning, Thanksgiving, when you got your family around, if it's God's willing that you can have your family around, even with this whole COVID, and you got your wife, if you're married, or your girlfriend, or the mother of your children, whatever one floats your boat, if you got them, your mother, your grandmother, your great grandmother, your aunties, do not, and I mean do not, say one person's food is better than the other. Don't even say the other person's food is good. Just Oh, have my food, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Because you will put yourself in a death trap. And that conversation will not end at all. I warned y'all. Talking about Thanksgiving, this is really going to be the manor holidays. It's going to be kind of weird with this whole COVID, you know? I mean, you can trick or treat, but at the same time, I don't think anybody's going to want to go because you don't know if the person's house you're going to has COVID. Not saying that you want to assume that everybody got COVID or whatever, but at the same time, you want to say protocol because you have little ones. Halloween is more for the little children, and then like it's gonna be really hard distinguishing candies and stuff too. Um, Sadly, in my opinion, I feel like Halloween should be, due to everything, it's gonna have to be celebrated within house. You know, you go get your little bags of candies. Just make it more of a small little family thing. Have your little scary movies. You could decorate your house. Make it more of a family thing, you know. I know it's not what we expected it to be, but I just feel that's best, especially right now. You don't want to endanger your children. You don't want, not endanger, but you don't want to, basically, yeah, you don't want to put your children in harm's way with everything that's going on. You just don't want to risk it. This will be my little man's first Halloween, and I'm just going to be simple. He can't even eat candy right now. Let me see, October, we're basically the ending of October. He's gonna be 8 months. Maybe he can have a little candy or whatever, but I'm not doing it because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's gonna have to put his butt to sleep at night, and I ain't dealing with all that. Nope, not I. No siree. Gonna be setting me up. But you know, go ahead and comment down below, what do you have in mind to plan for Halloween or any holiday? You don't have to specifically be Halloween. Like, what do you have planned for Thanksgiving? What do you have planned for Christmas? Christmas usually is within house, or most of the times, you know, it is within house, and then you're going from house to house to collect the children the presents. So is it going to be more of you just shipping presents over? Are you gonna still let people come over, but you know, kind of organize it where they're coming in a certain time frame and staying there within a certain time frame? And then let let my daughter and so on, so, cause I guess the number still is around 10 people that can be within the same place, but in social distancing or whatever. So it's not like you want to rush. You can say, okay, maybe 2 hours. I have my daughter come, and then my daughter and her children come, and then they leave, and then 30 minutes later my son come. Your son come. 2 hours. Do it like that. That's a suggestion. But go ahead and feel more than welcome to go ahead and comment down below and let me know, what do y'all have planned for the holidays with this whole new atmosphere we're in. our new norm. And also, you know, feel free to check out, you know, my different videos and stuff. I've been trying to come up with different games to play. I know with GTA is so many things you can do. I am thinking of posting up a new GTA in director mode as I'm debating on if I should be a model or if I should do another patrol. I do want to do a park ranger, but I have to find the vehicle first. Alright, so we made it to the New Orleans one. Ah! Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Come on. What? Oh my goodness, this Theo person been everywhere. If I could have made it just a little bit longer. Okay, so we did the New Orleans. I may just work my way over here. I know I need to do Roswell. So I'll do some of the other ones. Okay, so yeah, but what I was saying, I was gonna probably just go ahead and do a mixture of ones. So I'll just go ahead and head to Roswell and then go to Canyonlands. And then we'll work on, you know, we'll figure out the rest once we get those two done. Cause after Canyon, I think it's Canyonland. We'll just have to do one more. Ooh, I didn't mean to crash into them. And we'll probably do the peak, the Pikes Peak one, since we're in that area. Almost to that icon level. That antler behind want to get hit. Oh, I'm about to miss my time. Oh, y'all just bear with me. When I get comfortable with playing a game, I start slouching. But that's not, in all honesty, you know, it's not really good for me. There's a little backstory. When I gave birth to my little man, I had to, I mean, I didn't have to, but I ended up, instead of going fully natural, I ended up getting an epidural. And they do say with the epidural, you know, if you don't already have back problems, you're gonna have back problems. Some don't. Me, I already had back problems due to other stuff, and the epidural ended up causing me to have worse back problems. Like I used to be able to stand for a long period of times with no problem, and then it's now that I get to a point where I can't even stand that long without my back starting to hurt. I will have to like move around or something, and still even with me moving around, my back hurts. So I will have to sit, stretch out something. And this isn't really like me because I'm a busybody. I'm a type of person that, you know, if I'm up, let me do what I gotta do while I'm up, because once I sit down, don't bother me. Y'all y'all can go ahead and like this video if y'all like that too. And, you know, also like it, just like it, you know, just, you know, for the support. Random conversation. So me and a group of friends, like, I want to say it had to be about, and it had to be about 2005, 2006. A group of friends of mine, you know, just, you know, all males. When I told them that I play video games, they was like, what games you play? You playing some Pac-Man, some puzzles and stuff like that? I'm like, no, I play GTA. They was like, nah, you don't, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get her on that game so we could go ahead and shoot her, stop her in her steps already. I basically had to earn my spot on their little team because tell me if I'm wrong. If you're a guy, most guys, they don't think girls play video games. I mean, now more, you know, now yeah, but before, you play video games. What you been playing, Barbies? What you been playing, Powerpuff Girls? yeah, basically, in order for me to get into their little crew on GTA, I had to do like a one-on-one match, and see basically, if my shooting was good, and then if we got a star, if I got stars, if I'm good with getting away from the cops, and even testing stuff to see how I can control myself. I mean, not control. How can I handle myself um, when it was time, you know, to make the real money? And I basically passed everything. It was like, nah, you really know how to play. You got almost better than me. It's sad that in this game, I feel like I drive better on the opposite side than the right side of the road. I feel like I drive better like on the wrong side of the road. But overall with the game, I like it. In my opinion, I wish the roads was a little bit more wider on the for screen wise screen for screen wise. I wish that the road was a little bit more wider. The scenery is great. Um, the quality is great. The cars are great. Everything is, kind of realistic in a racing format. I'm sorry, boss. I'm tired. Like, I'm really barely keeping my eyes open, man. I already had a long day, and yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, especially because of COVID. I was working with, a great company, but due to not really having, um, I don't want to say not having the help that I need. I do have the help. It's just everybody else has their agenda, and they can't always stop what they're doing to help me out with my little man. So, I'm kind of stuck. So, that's why you do the videos. My sister, which is Antisocial 11, she actually came up with the idea of me streaming. She was like, "You're always on the video game. Why don't you do it? And then try to get the followers and the viewers, so you can get paid for playing video games." I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. And I should have been doing this, because when I say I play the game all the time, now I've been a little bit slacking, especially while I was pregnant. But I've gotten back more into it. But then I have times when I'm like, Like tonight, I really was like, you know, I said I was gonna do it. Let me go ahead and do it because I said I was gonna do it. But I have moments when I'm like, man, I'm tired. I'm not getting on the game. I think it was like almost a week that I didn't even get on the game for one time. And then I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and upload a video. I want to say the longest I was off the game was maybe, I want to say 5 months to a year. That's the longest I was off the game, and that's a long time. Majority of the beginning of my pregnancy, I wasn't playing the game because at the time I was working at the airport, and I didn't really have time to play the game like that. And then talking about the airport, so when I was working at the airport and I found out that I was expecting, I did stay there until I was about 3 months pregnant. I was having a high risk. I am getting a little personal, but yeah. So I was having a high risk pregnancy only because I've experienced a miscarriage 3 years prior to this. I want to say 3 years now. So 3 years prior to this pregnancy that I had, my baby I have now, I had a miscarriage. So any female that had a miscarriage, they end up expecting pregnant later on, they're going to always be considered high risk. So due to that, I was considered high risk. And I was working at one of them bars at the airport. It was like a mini bar. I was serving beers and regular drinks and snacks and stuff. I was the only one there from 12 to 8 or from 2 to 10. And it was even times where I would be at 2-3 different locations all in that one day. And it was really a lot, especially when it was time for closing and I had to close everything by myself. And when it's time for me to leave, you have to take this little I want to say it's not a suitcase, but we're going to say it's a money suitcase. When you come into work at the airport, you have to go get your bank and put it in this little secure suitcase, money suitcase. So while you're traveling, there's no money falling out or anything. And it's, making sure it's secure because you're transporting money and people can steal it. So yeah, at nighttime I will have to wipe the table. Okay, so in the morning I will have to get my bank, go to my location, wipe everything down, open up everything, carry the tables and chairs. I'm pregnant. Carry tables and chairs and set them out and set up everything, clean up everything, make sure everything is straight and stuff like that. And I'm open up by myself. Everything, all that's by myself. One thing that used to get on my nerve is that whenever I close, I make sure I take the trash, I put a new trash bag, I make sure my area is clean and wiped, and if I had bucket of sanitized water, I would dump my bucket of sanitized water, because if you're young, you may not know, but I know the older children or adults will know this. Anything that's beer, wine, that draws, if it goes bad, it draws fruit flies, bugs, whatever you want to call it. So in that area, because you have people that likes to leave dirty sanitized water that has beer in it from cleaning up, wine in it from cleaning up, draws more fruit bugs, fruit flies, whatever you want to call it. I got to a point where I was cleaning it so bad because I would open and close basically. I was there the whole day in my store by myself all day. Nobody else. Before it used to be people coming in to fill in. So I would transfer basically from one store to the other, and then eventually they just kept me at that store. Another thing to add on, you're supposed to take a break after 4 or 5 hours of your shift. I would not take a break until after I closed and it's the last 30 minutes before I have to leave. So I will most definitely have to make sure I eat before I got to work. And then eventually I had to say, you know what, I have to take snacks with me because I'm expecting, I can't sit here and starve myself if I have a baby growing in me. So it's like stuff like that that I had to really take in consideration of, do I want to continue to work here and be like this, or do I just want to, just let it go and not stress. So I made the decision to let go of the job because I didn't need the unnecessary stress, and I didn't really have additional help with me being the only worker in that area. And then I ended up working at Target. Target was great. The benefits, everyone was nice and friendly. When I first started at Target, I was 5 months pregnant, and the lady was like, "You're pregnant?" I didn't even know. To be honest, I had a belly, but I have more chest, you could say. So I really didn't start showing until I was in my last trimester. When I was about 8.5, 9 months, that's when I started showing. It just came out of nowhere. It was like, pow, there go this big belly. But, motherhood is such... Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. This is like the second video that I like yarning. Oh, that... Ooh, ooh. Sorry guys, I dropped my phone and little man started crying. He's sleeping. But motherhood is so great. It is such a blessing. It was a point in time in my life when I was lost and I felt like I didn't have a purpose, and having him makes me want more out of life. It does kind of suck that I can't work and give him all the things that he really needs. I mean, I'm great overall, because I have majority of the things that he needs. But at the end of the day, babies still grow, babies still need things. So, at the end of the day, I do what I, have to do. I do have support from family. It's just, I'm the type of person, I don't like asking people for help, and I don't expect nobody to do what take over my responsibilities. I don't expect that. But with it being hard times, the whole COVID, it's really hard. And I don't trust people like that too. I don't trust everybody with my child. Even the people that you supposed to trust, it's like you can't even trust them. Okay, so the last one is going to be I'm gonna just go to the Jackson Hole Valley Escape. And don't forget, guys, on my last video, I was saying to go ahead and comment below if I should get a Harley Davidson or Harley Davis bike, or should I get a Ninja bike. I'm pushing more towards a Ninja, but y'all give me y'all opinion on what y'all think I should get, and whoever gets the most votes, I'll get that bike. And I mean, I could have even been, going back to talking about jobs and stuff. I do hair. And since I had my little man, I wasn't able to continue doing hair, especially when I started having my car problems and I ended up having to sell my car because I had a blown head gasket, which basically at that point you better off just getting a brand new car. And I didn't have the funds to get no brand new car, especially with me expecting a child. So, you know, overall, the job that I just had, that I had to let go, um, it was really a great job. It was a great paying job. Um, it's just some things that I would change about it. Yeah, I'm a people person, but at the same time, I don't like taking calls all day. So I would have rather, in the beginning when we first started, when we was taking chats, I would rather continue doing the chats than being on the phone. Because sometimes it's like, I feel like I can take my time on the chats. Not saying that I'm going to just take forever, like I'm going to take 20 minutes to look for an answer. No. It just gives me more freedom to be able to do my research. And not feel like I'm being rushed. Because if you're on the phone, you're dealing with different people, different attitudes. You don't know if the person's going to be good. You don't know if the person's going to be having a stink attitude. Like, you don't know what you're going to expect over that phone call. Through the text, like the chats, it's, hold on, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and finish this last video. This last escape. No, but yeah, taking phone calls, one, you feel like you're being rushed, and then two, you don't know what to expect over that phone call. The attitudes, you don't know if the person's gonna be in a good mood, you don't know if the person's gonna be in a bad mood, and then like it really sucks because you do have people that are miserable out there and they love being miserable and they love making people being miserable. And it's like, okay, it's like you purposely got on this line to make somebody else's day miserable because you want to be stuck up in whatever you're going through and you think the world revolves around you. No, it's not about that. I am a big person on treating others the way that you would want to be treated, but at the same time, I'm not going to just up and respect you if you're not going to show me no respect. Respect is earned. It's not just given. Right? Alright. Ooh, my bad. Or another issue besides my back, my hip really been hurting. I would be standing or sitting and it feels like it's about to just pop out of place, and that is not the best feeling in the world at all. I want to say besides all the crashing and everything, we did pretty good. Because on our last video, we got stuck with the rocks and couldn't get over past the road railing. Man, that was just an epic fail. But, you know, we did what we had to do. I had to fast travel to the escape. But we made it. Mama, we made it. Oh. Okay, so I don't want to bring the energy down, but I do want to say a rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. He passed away today. He had colon cancer for 4 years, and he, you know, was battling it for 4 years, and he ended up passing away. So I would like to do a moment of silence for him for a couple seconds. Alright guys, so I don't know if they continued on doing Black Panther. I think they already did it. It's just, you know, it's not gonna be the same without him. He was a really great actor. He did really great movies, and Black Panther was more like he basically, that was his ground. That was his playground. That was his baby basically. He was a main character in that movie. And for him to have to go It's really bittersweet, but I look at it as he can be at peace. I know sometimes people can say, how can they be at peace if they left behind their loved ones? I look at it as you don't really know what that person was really suffering. It's so much that you can expect the person to go through. Oh, I done passed it. Behind a smile. They could be going through so much hurt, and they could sit here and have a smile on their face. And I, for one, know exactly how that is. Alright guys, so in the next video, what I'll do is I'll try to get to the closest area to the escape, but not actually fast travel to the escape, and I'll start off in that area. So so tomorrow I'll probably start off in, I want to say Detroit. Yeah, I'll probably start off in Detroit and then work my way in that area. Oh no, I gotta do the Pikes Peak and then go to Detroit. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Pikes Peak and then go to Detroit, and then I'll go to the financial district, uptown, and then the Salem Woods. And we'll just have one more video to go after our part 3, and we'll have part 4, and then we're finito with that, and we'll go on to the next 10 point. So I'll go ahead and post a video in the morning of part 3, and then I'll probably post part 4 tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. Well, until next time guys, if y'all like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and again, until next time, peace out.